Good morning, everyone. Thank you guys for being here. There we go. Thank y'all for being here. It is Thursday. Thank the Lord. Thursday, honey. Listen, I'm so happy it's getting closer to Friday. It is freezing cold, you guys. It feels like it's like 10 degrees out this morning. That wind is like not playing. But we are out this piece on my way to work. Out here in the traffic, honey, getting on our chair to go get it, honey, to the J-O-B. Yes, hi, good morning, everyone. I see you guys entering. Thank y'all for being here, each and every one of you. I hope you guys are having a great morning. You're up feeling blessed and not stressed this morning. Hopefully you got your coffee and your tea and you got or you're getting where you need to be, okay, safely at that. Yes, hopefully you guys are bundling up because it is freezing out. My God, when I came out this morning, I was like, jeez, it is cold. Prayers to all of the homeless that are out in this weather. I hope everybody is okay. It is freezing, guys. That is a blessing to have a warm place to lay your head at night, baby. To be sleeping outside in this cold, that cannot be easy. So prayers to anyone that's displaced, that does not have a roof over their head and a warm place to lay their head in this weather. Good morning to everybody. I see you guys. Thanks for being here. And also, please remember to hit that like button. I see the head count climbing, but the likes are not moving. Let's get those likes up, guys, this morning. Let's wake up and hit that like button, all right? Let's wake up and hit that like. Thank you. All right, so of course we had a pop-in video yesterday. I'm so ready for it to get to Friday. Why I put Thursday on the pop-in video, and people was like, did I miss the day, Caramel? I thought it was Wednesday. Well, yeah, technically it was Wednesday. In my mind, it was Thursday. So I done typed Thursday on the pop-in video for yesterday. So I had to go back and edit that. So for those of you that did not get a chance to see the said video, it will be the Wednesday video. I had to go back and correct it, honey, because in my mind, I was in Thursday. I was ready for Wednesday to be over. But yes, so the pop-in video is entitled Wednesday's Pop-In, okay? Great show. Our celebrity spotlight was Stevie Wonder. For those of you that didn't get to catch it, there was a lot of stuff that was revealed that you guys may not have known about Stevie Wonder, okay? He was something else, child. He had a little bit of Ray Charles in him. If you guys watched the movie Ray, they had some similarities in how they dealt with women. They were womanizers. I was like, oh my God. And they had a lot of kids. Ray Charles had a lot of kids, and so did Stevie Wonder. But yes, child, I said, for them to be blind, child, they know how to get to the WAP. I tell you that shit. For them to be blind, they knew how to get to the WAP, baby. Good God Almighty. Them other senses was kicking in. The schlong was schlonging, baby. But, yes, it was. All right, so celebrity news is always first. But let's do our disclaimer, honey, so we can make sure we are covered, because we will be talking about some very important things this morning. All right, so everything said in the video is alleged in my opinion, okay, and it's used for fair use and entertainment, all right, as well. Thank you guys so much for being here. All right, so celebrity news is first, and that's where we begin. Fox Soul's Al Reynolds is catching a lot of heat for a statement that he made, which was deemed inappropriate. A lot of women came at him because it was borderline insensitive, to be honest with you. And let's get into it. He's catching some heat after he made a statement about Nia Long. Al Reynolds says on the Fox Soul show that Nia Long should have stuck with Ime Udoka when he cheated, because he cheated on her before. Now, that's a very crazy statement to make, because now you are saying that it's okay for a man to, and regardless to the amount of money that he has, that she should stay with him because it's a comfortable place financially versus an uncomfortable place disrespectfully. Okay, that's what it's giving Al Reynolds. And why you didn't stay with Star Jones? Let's talk about that. When you and Star started having problems, when you and Star Jones, who you were married to, knowing that you like men, okay, Why did you not stay with Star Jones? So if you felt the need to get divorced from whatever situations you and Star were having, how you going to tell somebody else what they need to stay in and when they need to leave? That's my question. People beat all trying to tell a person where they need to stay and how long they need to stay in a situation when you don't know what go on in this person's household. Hell, Nia didn't even know. She found out via social media that this situation was going on. She said she found out like everybody else. So it's insensitive of you to sit on a platform where you have the majority of your viewers that are females to encourage them to stay in toxic situations. That's abusive. For a man to knowingly cheat on his woman who has stuck by him for over 10 to 12 years and also had a child with him, trying to make a family in hopes of becoming his wife. So for you to tell this person to stay in said situation speaks volumes to the type, and I'm going to be raw this morning, to the type of irresponsible bitch you are, Reynolds. And I don't even care how they come out. I despise people that be so irresponsible when they're on platforms that should have more of an open mind, okay, when they hop on there to speak to women and just the public, period. It's insensitive. And I got to call you a bitch this morning, Reynolds, because it's giving bitch-made behavior. It is. It is. It is. I don't care who gets upset about it. I'm sorry. This is my platform. I'm going to speak the truth. Y'all know I'm raw. When you clicked on Rell, you already knew I was raw. If you joined for the very first time, hi, trigger warning. A bitch pops off from time to time. And I got to go there with Reynolds this morning because he deserved it. Okay? You have to be open-minded and you have to be able to address things and be very biased when you speak on situations such as this. This woman should not have stayed with him because he's this head coach and he makes all this money and that he's Ime Adoko. There are women who've lost their lives being in abusive situations because this person thought that they were somebody. I don't give a damn if you got $1 billion. If you disrespect me, I'm out the door. And that's the message that should be put out there for any woman, not just Nia alone, because she got her own money, thankfully. She was able to walk away and not have to worry about how is she going to make it. Like most women who are in situations of abuse, they don't leave because they don't know how they're going to financially take care of themselves after the fact. But we talk about it over here all the time. Don't feel compelled to stay in situations because of things. God will always make a way of escape for you and make a way for you when you get there. Put one foot in front of the other and go. That's the only thing you got to worry about right now. Don't stay back there and stay in toxic situations. That was very irresponsible of you, Reynolds, being on a platform to advise a woman and to say that Nia Long should have stayed with him, okay? He goes on to say that Nia Long was acting out of emotions when she left after the 12-year relationship. She did what she felt she needed to do. She's raising a son. She's raising a son with him, okay? This was something that became public and publicly embarrassed her. He didn't even have the audacity to sit her down and say, hey, there's something that may come out in the media, and I want to prepare you before it comes out because I don't want you to be blindsided. This is what has happened. I apologize to you, whether you accept my apology or not, but this is getting ready to hit the internet, and I don't want you to look crazy. He didn't even do that. She just happened to log on the internet, according to her, and saw this post, and it was all over, as you guys remember, that Ime Adoko cheats with so-and-so and so's, the head coach's wife or the president of the team's wife or whatever. And she's sitting back looking like, hold up, I know this bitch. And I know damn well Ime did not disrespect me like this, and we stay in the same damn house, and you couldn't open your mouth to me and say, hey, this is going on, or we're having problems in our relationship, we need to talk and or maybe have some therapy. You just go out and have this affair, because there's a difference between just cheating and having an affair. People need to realize that. You go out here and wham bam, thank you ma'am, that's when you're cheating. When you're having an affair, it's something that you're knowingly doing that's a long thought out process. And don't get me wrong, because both of those are moments where you're knowingly doing things. Cheating is a conscious decision, like period. It just is. And it's never okay. It's disrespectful as hell. With everything that's going on out here in the world, with all the types of diseases that people are catching, you put her life in danger. So yes, I applaud her for walking away. You weren't going to make a wife out of her, because if you were going to do it, you would have already done it. She was with you over a decade. So if you was going to put a ring on it, you'd have put a ring on it then. You already knew what type of caliber of woman she was. Women stop being strung along for years and years and years, steady popping out babies for a man that ain't going to never make an honest woman out of you, because they don't want to take responsibility and make a commitment. And marriage is not for everybody. No, it's not. But this woman wanted a family and some normalcy. And you cannot continue to allow a man to play you and string you along as he did. He got comfortable. But yeah, Al, you and Star Jones get divorced? Let's go back to that. Stop telling somebody to stay in something that's toxic. That's toxic. Encourage and uplift black women. You have a platform to where you can do that. Use it as such. And don't sit up there and just sprue out any old mess for shock value. That's all that was. He knew that was some bullshit when it flew out of his fucked up mouth. Oh my God. I really didn't want to go there this morning with him. I really didn't. I don't give a hot damn if she was with Ime Adoko for 247 years. If he cheated on her and disrespected her, baby, yes, get your shit and walk out the door. And don't look back. Do not look back. And I respect her 100% for that. All right, let's move on, honey. I'm done with you, Al, with your beige, disrespectful ass. Yeah. Let's move on, honey. Dame Dash, you guys know who he is. You always used to see him with Jay-Z, rapper Jay-Z, in all the videos. He was in the Big Pimpin' videos, all in the video, like they say, with Diddy with his shirt off, gyrating and doing all this shit here. That was him. Dame Dash, Aaliyah, singer Aaliyah, who passed away, her ex-boyfriend, okay? Dame Dash, who is an ex-Rockefeller member, begs the courts to reduce his child support. Dame Dash is saying that he wants to he's renegotiating rather his child support payments because he doesn't have said money that is being asked of him by the baby mama in the courts. All right. Now he said that $3,000 is his monthly payments to his baby mama, which we know is Rachel Roy. She is a celebrity stylist. Okay. He claims to only have made $5,140 in 2022, which I think is a lie, and he wants his payments reduced to $428 a month. Come on, Dame. Really, Dame? You still? let's continue. Now, Dame Dash blames his misfortune in business on some bad business decisions or whatever. And he and Jay-Z fell out, and he lost a lot of money as it relates to Rockefeller, which is a company they own together. All right, but Rachel Roy doesn't believe that he is truthful about his funds. She thinks that he's hiding money to avoid paying her what the courts have ordered him to pay her in child support, okay? Now, she says that Dame Dash still owes a major stake in Rockefeller Records, which I just said, and he also has other business endeavors, okay, that he is getting paid from. But she believes, like I said, that he is not disclosing all of his said monies to the court for them to properly calculate what he should be paying her per month. He wants it reduced from the $5,000 to only $428 a month. And she's like, hell no, because you make way more money than that. All right. Dame Dash, and I remember a video that he put out on social media where he was being braggadocious, saying that he buys socks, and the socks are expensive, mind you, okay? These white socks that he wears. He says that he only wears his socks once and he throw them out because I'm a boss like that. I remember him saying that I buy these socks, and he was talking about how much he paid for this pack of socks, which is a lot. I was like, who pays that much for some damn socks? And he says that he only wear his socks one time and then he toss them out. He don't wear them again because he's a boss like that. He said, who's out here repeating socks? I was like, nigga, everybody. You throw them shits in the washing machine and dryer and you put them hoes back on. Like, I'm not throwing no damn socks out. Who is doing that? That is so fucking irresponsible. That is so... I said, who is out here wearing socks? You, before you became who you thought you were. You, before you became, teamed up with Jay-Z at Rockefeller Records. Your ass repeated socks before you became celebrity. You ain't always been Dame Dash with all this money and videos and stuff. Like, why people want to act like they have arrived and they don't remember where they came from? Nigga, everybody repeats socks. Like, cut it. Cut it, okay? Y'all know, like I said, he and Jay-Z, they fell out, and they still are believed to have beef because Jay-Z decided to, I guess, cut him out of the business to where he didn't want to make money with him no more. He didn't trust him no more. And I feel like a lot of that had to do with the falling out between him and Jay-Z, with Jay-Z trying to hit on Aaliyah, because, you know, the two of them, Jay-Z wanted Aaliyah first. Dame Dash was had his eye on Aaliyah. Aaliyah chose Dame Dash, which then kind of upset Jay-Z because he felt, you know, I guess, rejected. It caused a wedge between them because Jay-Z and Dame Dash were very good friends. A woman will always break up a friendship between two men, because men can be emotional too. It's a pride thing. It's an ego thing. She didn't want Jay-Z because he looked like a fucking camel. She wanted Dame Dash. Dame Dash, he had a look back in the day when he was in videos. He did. He had a look. He was feeling himself a little bit, walking around with his damn shirt off. All this right here in the video. That was him in the video. So, yeah. But bottom line is, sir, you are making said amount of money. Pay this woman. Pay this woman what the courts are telling you to pay, and stop lying to the courts. So then you're going to be held in contempt for lying about your finances. Because you know they're going to dig. You said that you make said amount of money. They're going to make you show what you're making. And if you're lying and saying that you don't have said businesses and they find out you do, because you got to pay taxes. You got to get an EIN number and all this other shit for like your businesses to pay taxes. So if the courts find out that you're lying about that, you're going to be held in contempt and probably locked up. I mean, he already had a child support warrant on him before, where his ass almost went to jail for being in arrears. So he better get it together. Y'all better stop playing with the damn courts with this child support and pay it. I mean, damn, just pay the shit. And if it needs to be reduced for whatever reason, you go through the courts, and if they say no, then do what you got to do. Don't play with this child support. They will lock your ass up and suspend your license. Like, they don't play about that. But let's move on, honey. Alabama prisons are accused of slavery, guys. When I saw this, I said, we got to talk about this. This is crazy. Alabama prisoners are accused of slavery after a lawsuit alleges that they leased prisoners to work at fast food restaurants for $2 a day. Damn. Who is out here working for $2 a damn day? Flipping burgers, getting popped by damn French fry grease for $2 a day, bitch? Oh, God. All right, so they're saying that prisoners claim that they were forced, that's a strong word, forced to work at fast food restaurants for less than nothing. It says, according to documents obtained by the New York Post, that Alabama, honey, officials made $450 million from their convict leasing program, okay? They're saying that inmates say that they were forced to work at McDonald's, KFC, Wendy's, Burger King, and other franchises, as well as meat processors and the local Anheuser-Busch distributors, okay? They're saying that since 2018, that 575, okay, private employees, ain't that crazy? That is a form of slavery. Private employees and over 100 public employers have leased labor from the state prisons. I never knew this, guys. Now they're saying if prisoners refused the jobs, that they were treated, or rather threatened rather, to be put behind the wall in one of the higher security ultra-violent facilities, okay? And they're saying that a prisoner named Lakeria Walker says that she was forced to perform long hours of uncompensated work, and says that she got paid $2 a day while working at a particular restaurant, in which she did not name. They're saying the Alabama Department of Corrections is being accused of slavery. Damn. They're also saying that prisoners revealed that over 24 state officials are violating the Trafficking Victim Protection Act, and that they are seeking compensatory and punitive damages as such, okay? Who knew that was going on in Alabama? Y'all know those real southern type states still feel like slavery is a thing. And you get a few of them down there that call you boy and want to damn disrespect you, okay? I got a little bit of Ike Turner in me, so don't ever feel like you can fucking disrespect me like that, because I would be like, I don't give a hot damn. I'm be like, who you talking to? Excuse me? You probably gonna get cussed out. Okay, Yeah, you probably will. Don't disrespect me. Slavery is over. We free now. These hands are free too. Believe that. And I don't promote violence all the time. But people have a nerve where they feel like they can fucking disrespect you because they feel like they are who they are and the color of their skin. Baby, no. No. Slavery is over. That shit is over. We free. Nobody should be working for $2 a day. And I hope that these damn prisoners can lawyer up and do what they need to do, honey, to figure this shit out, because that is insane in the membrane right there. Okay? For real. They wrong for that. They did wrong. You about to have me frying chicken all fucking day and this. Okay, let's go. Where my check? Excuse me. Nah, we're not going. I'm gonna need to see a check right quick up off you. Y'all made $450 million off my back and I don't get no check? Okay. Somebody about to get windmilled up in this biatch. Somebody about to get the windmill upon them. That's what it's giving. And after that, you can throw me behind whatever wall you want to. But these hands, you going to remember. You going to remember. Okay? Got my ass smelling like chicken grease all damn day. And I don't get a check. Oh, okay. All right, let's move on, child. All right, so there's an update on the Keke Palmer and Darius Jackson case. As you guys know, Keke Palmer had a restraining order with her ex-boyfriend now, Darius Jackson. That restraining order has been extended, okay? Praise the Lord. All right, y'all know they were set to go to court this month. Darius, with his disrespectful ass, he done went out here and filed a restraining order on her, talking about, oh, she hit me too. She hit me in the eye, so I need to have a restraining order because she's dangerous too. Really? Oh, okay, because we did see the pictures. We saw said proof of what you did, sir. She already talked about how you slammed her on the stairs, etc., etc. We saw pictures, still pictures from her video in her home where you were standing over her being very aggressive. So, yeah, you look like the aggressor here. We don't see any pictures of her hitting you in the eye or screaming at you or standing in front of your car trying to, you know, keep you from leaving. We don't have any of those pictures. But we do have pictures of you being very inappropriate as it relates to her. Okay? Period. So now they're saying that Keke scored a major win in court against ex-boyfriend Darius. Like I said, the restraining order was extended. They're saying now as of November of 2023 that Keke was granted a temporary restraining order and temporary sole custody of their son, Leo, okay, after she revealed that Darius assaulted her physically and was verbally abusive throughout their 2-year relationship, okay? As I just mentioned, Darius did file his own restraining order against her after, of course, she filed hers, because he wanted to be on his get back and he's trying to clear his image and make people not think that he is this crazy person when there is a history throughout their whole family. His brother is violent because there's restraining orders against him as well. His father had restraining orders put on him from their mother, two to be exact, because he too have violent tendencies. So this is a pattern of behavior throughout their family, and I'm glad that she was granted an extension on this said restraining order, because he is crazy. A person who will come into your house unannounced and unbeknownst to you and uninvited are crazy. To stand in front of your door probably for an hour or so, because Keke said she was on the phone with her mother for quite some time, and Darius was standing outside her door unbeknownst to her, eavesdropping on her conversation, and bust up in the door and proceeded to be disrespectful and physical with her. So a person like that, very unhinged and dangerous. So thank God that the courts intervened and extended this said restraining order so that she and her child can be safe, okay? Absolutely. Let's move on. Shout out to 50 Cent for keeping his word. 50 Cent says, hey, listen, all right? He says that he's keeping his word on hiring Taraji P. Henson. He released a statement saying that someone called me today thinking that I was bullshitting about working with Taraji P. Henson until I told them what I made Stars, because y'all know Power and all those shows, BMF and all that comes on Stars. He said, until I told them what I made Stars pay Mary J. Blige to be on Ghost. Y'all know Ghost is one of his other shows on Stars. He says, so I ain't effing around. So Mary J. is getting paid very lucrative for her role, all right, as Monet on Ghost. That's one of my favorite shows. I like all of his shows, to be honest. BMF, that's my show. Ghost, Raising Kanan, all of those shows I watch. Huge fan of. Cannot wait for them to come back on, okay? Very good show. So he is looking to get Taraji on one of his shows on Stars. He's already reached out to her. Maybe they're negotiating contracts because he is saying that he has kept his word. So it sounds like there is something in the making with him working with Taraji P. Henson. All right, so I'm ready to see it. I'm ready to see it. She's a great actress. She was very good on Empire, so I see her doing well as it relates to her teaming up with 50 Cent. And I shout out to him for putting some money in her pocket and looking out for her, so that she can pay her bills out here too, because Hollywood can be something else in terms of how they view black women as actresses, and they don't want to pay them like they pay white actresses out here. We don't hear about Meryl Streep up on anybody's social media platform or any interviews crying about her pay not being the way it needs to be. Those women get paid great money. Oh, they get paid great money. But we got to sit back and watch Taraji P. Henson crying in interviews because her money ain't like it's supposed to be. That's not fair. It's not fair. She's doing the same type of work. She still has the same title. Okay? Hollywood, y'all need to get it together. It sounds like there's some racism that still exists in Hollywood. All right? Let's get it together. Thank you. And shout out again to 50 Cent for looking out for Taraji. All right? Let's move on, honey. In today's What the Hell news, Kanye West is being sued for assault and battery after he allegedly was seen striking a man asking for an autograph. And they're saying the incident happened in 2022. They says that the man says that Kanye went crazy on him for mentioning Kim Kardashian. Okay, well, you knew his ass was crazy before you even walked up to him. Motherfuckers walking around barefoot in Paris with a damn hoodie on in the middle of summer. That should have told you everything you needed to know. I wouldn't ask him a damn thing if I'd have saw this motherfucker walking around in the middle of summer with a thick ass hoodie on and a Halloween mask, barefoot, in all black. I don't want anything from you, including your damn autograph, okay? Now, the man is suing for damages, claiming that he's a victim of assault and battery, okay, and has suffered from emotional distress. Says that his wife is also suing Kanye, saying that she lost the companionship of her husband due to the altercation, okay? I was like, what? Now you trying to get in the mix to get a check too. This sounds like a whole come up. Now I get it that the husband is suing. I don't know why the wife, she's trying to get up in there and get her little check up off this as well. He left your ass, baby, because I don't know. I ain't even gonna go there, okay? I ain't even gonna go there. So you trying to say Kanye West broke up your marriage, child, because he snapped off on your husband. I don't know about that one, but he was, allegedly, if he put pause on this man for asking for an autograph, he's probably said, hi, so how's Kim Kardashian? And he went batshit crazy on his ass. Yeah, Kanye, you probably shouldn't have done that. Now, if you guys have seen several interviews, and I've seen several TMZ posts as well, where Kanye does not like paparazzi, period. He don't like paparazzi. He don't like people just coming up to him. We've seen him attack paparazzi. He snatched a paparazzi's camera and threw it. I saw a video. He don't like paparazzi at all. I've seen him cuss them out. Like, he don't like them. So people just walking up out of the blue and getting close to him like that, maybe he sees that as a threat. He don't like it. Everybody don't like stuff like that. And as a celebrity, you have to understand that does go with the territory, that goes with the job. If you're famous, people want, unfortunately, they want to get close to you and take pictures. That goes with the territory. Have your security, let them know when you go out to keep people back and say, hey, no, they're not taking pictures today, or they're not doing, autographs today. Make it very clear to your security if and when you're out and about that they're not going to be participating in pictures or autographs today, and that was, dumb that down. You shouldn't be putting hands on anyone if you got security. That's their job, to protect you and keep people back when you don't want to be bothered. Now you put yourself in a situation where you're going to have to pay this person because they know that you're Kanye West and you're seen as a billionaire. You got money. So what are they going to do? They're going to ask for money now. So unfortunately, you may have a charge, and you're going to have to pay something to this person for putting your hands on them, okay? All right, moving on, honey. Martell Holt releases an official statement with TMZ, okay? Well, his publicist did. And this ain't even no real damn publicist. I'm gonna get to that too, because I did some digging on that shit, because y'all know Caramel do her homework. All right, so Martell has a statement released, an official statement released with TMZ. Of course, he had to go to TMZ because that was one of the bigger platforms that his arrest was announced on. Okay, he knows what he's doing. They're very strategic. And I told y'all yesterday, Martell ain't sleeping, honey. He is up. He is calculating. He is doing shit since he got out of jail. Because he mad that he got exposed, that Mel exposed his ass. So he's on his get back. He ain't sleeping. He probably got some more bags on his eyes now because he is working overtime to try to clear his image from everyone thinking that he is this abusive person and that he is out here communicating threats, etc., etc. All right. Thank you so much, Linda Keke, for the super chat, my dear. All right. I really appreciate it. Now, they're saying that an official statement was released to TMZ and confirms that Melody Cherie is the one that got him arrested, which we kind of figured that, all right, from the Revenge P. It does stem from the Revenge P situation. All right, Melody had a warrant taken out on him, at which we know when somebody take a warrant out on you have to produce some evidence for said warrant. Okay, you can't just go, I don't want to take a warrant out on somebody. She had proof, obviously, and they felt like proof that she presented was valid enough to put together said warrant, and it was filed and it was served on him a couple days after his birthday, after we saw him celebrating his birthday with Destiny and Coleslaw and his kids. That's when his ass got served. Look at Lord. I love it. Now they're saying, of course, like they said, we knew that the warrant was filed on Martell. We know that. Now they're saying that as of 1:41 p.m., this is what the publicist has to say. And it's total bullshit. So y'all, I know. It's going to make you clench your pearls. They're saying as of 1:41 p.m. that Martell's publicist, Jonelle, her name is Jonelle Witt, says that we would like to issue an official statement regarding the recent allegations against Martell Holt concerning harassment text messages to his accuser dating back to 2022 of August, okay? Now they're saying that Martell adamantly denies any intentional harm or harassment towards the accuser. Says that we believe that the allegations are a misunderstanding and are confident that the legal system, okay, already bullshit. This shit pissed me off so bad, will vindicate Mr. Holt. It says that Martell Martell remains to be a committed and devoted father and maintaining a positive and healthy co-parenting relationship with Ms. Rogers and Ms. Curry for the well-being of their children. It says that despite the challenges presented, that Martell will continue to focus on his role as a responsible parent and contribute positively to his community. I ain't never read more bullshit in all my life. That says that we urge the public and the media to approach this matter with fairness and sensitivity, considering the impact such allegations can have, okay, on individuals, their families. Y'all hear the bullshit I'm reading? This shit is cray-cray. And we're confident that as the legal system proceedings unfold, that the truth will emerge and Martell Holt will be exonerated. Martell says that we appreciate your understanding and respect for Martell's privacy during this challenging time. Has he ever respected Melody's privacy? Because when you threatened to put out a Revenge P video on her when your stupid ass was in the video as well and tried to pretend that it was some random guy, that was totally disrespecting her privacy. So don't sit here now and ask for everyone else to give you privacy when all you done was be public with your bullshit. Let me go ahead and say that. Y'all know that. Y'all know it ain't about to be safe. Trigger warning. Because a bitch is about to fly off. When I read this, I said, okay. Ooh, woo. Okay. Now, it's said and alleged from what I was reading, and it has not been confirmed totally, and this is my very own opinion. They're trying to say that that Kim and Maurice may have put up the bond money. Okay. That's what it was told to me. Allegedly. All right. Now, this whole victim statement is total bullshit. Okay, it's total bullshit for him to say that he is having a positive co-parenting situation with Miss Rogers. Since when you call her that? Because Martell, you still reference Melody as being Mrs. Hope. You still see Melody as being Melody Holt. You don't acknowledge her as changing her name to Rogers. So that's the first bullshit that I saw. And then to add Ariane's name in the mix when she has absolutely nothing to do with this, well, she kind of does indirectly, because she did sit down with original Straight No Chaser and openly admit that Martell did ask her and or put her up to releasing the video, but she decided not to do it because Martell was in the video. She says had Martell not been in the video, that she would have put it out there. So you are openly admitting to possibly being involved in presenting revenge P on another woman who's done nothing to you but be a wife and or mother, and because you're mad that you can't be in her place and that Martell will wife you after you stupidly been a side chick to him, okay? That's the choice you made. But let's back up here, because this person who is said to be Martell's publicist is the same bitch, and let me call you that, and I don't like to go there, but I got to do that because I'm mad. I'm sorry. The same individual who was seen in a video and pictures with Ariane Curry. She's hanging out with Ariane Curry in a video and pictures when Ariane was in Atlanta, where she went to Lil Scrappy, rapper Lil Scrappy from Love and Hip Hop's divorce party. Ariane had on that thin little cheap ass onesie that her ass had on, where she looked like she had on a whole Depends undergarment with those cheap ass Payless heels with that dry ass bun, where she was trying to look important and blend in with other important Love and Hip Hop cast members and other party goers who were at Little Scrappy's divorce party from Bambi. So she popped up there and wanted everybody to know she was there, trying to rub shoulders and take pictures, because she was trying to make her way onto Love and Hip Hop, is what other people were saying. So this same person who was said to be Martell's publicist was with Ariane in pictures. So how is it that your publicist, a person who is supposed to be this important professional individual, what is she doing hanging out with your side chick at random parties? Now, let's go back to, because I'm about to tie all this together. Destiny Payton Williams, who also hangs out with Martell and all of his side chicks, okay, the Della Reese, the I am in charge of the girls individual, sat on Carlos King's interview and said, she let it slip out and she tried to laugh it off, and I caught it because I don't miss nothing. She said in the interview when Carlos asked her, and I'm not quoting it to be verbatim, but she hinted at the fact that any woman that's hanging around Martell, 9 times out of 10, he's smashing. When I saw the picture of this publicist, I already knew what it was. You hanging around Ariane? You hanging out with Ariane in party places? You ain't no fucking publicist. You a bitch who put together some words that Martell told you to put together to help clean up his image, because now he's seen as what everybody's been saying that he was. Period. Destiny, you let that slip out. That any woman that Martell is pretty much hanging out with is somebody that he's smashing. We already found that out with Melnika, where she adamantly denied the bullshit, only to find out that she knew Martell prior to Melody marrying him, because she was supposed to be the person putting together their wedding, but she was in her feelings because Martell was giving her the dick, and you sat there and stepped down days before Melody and Martell got married, and Melody had to scramble and get somebody else to step in to help put her wedding together to Martell. Now, Destiny, you said that you were friends with Martell even back dating to high school. That y'all were friends back then. So my question is, if you were such a friend, why did you not know Melody prior to Martell marrying her? Why did you not know who Melody was? Why were you not invited to their wedding? That seems a little suspicious to me. If you're my best friend and we knew each other since high school, I'm probably going to reach out to you to say, hey, I'm about to get married. This is my wife. You live in Huntsville, Alabama. There's no reason why the two of you shouldn't have been introduced prior to the two of you getting married. So that says to me, allegedly, that there could have been some happenings going on there as well. Because we know that when a man is dealing with multiple women, he's not going to introduce those women to each other, because he don't want them knowing who they are, because he wants to continue to be on his bullshit of stringing them along and having his way with them. Am I speaking correctly or am I not? Yeah, you were kept a secret, sis. You were kept a secret. That's why you didn't go to the wedding. That's why you weren't invited and introduced to Melody. I ain't stupid. I might be a lot of things, but I ain't slow, dumb, and I damn sure ain't stupid. I have the ability to see through bullshit. My x-ray vision stay on. Destiny, you ain't fooling nobody. While you trying to put it out there that Martell is a 304 baby. Do I want to say it? Maybe. Because that's what it gives. Why did you go to the wedding, girl? Melnika, why you drop out of being the wedding planner days before? And then we find out later on that you did have an sexual relationship with Martell. I find that to be very strange. He was saying that even Belinda was just a friend. That he didn't have a relationship with her. That Belinda was just a friend who was dating one of his friends. That's how he played it out. But then we were seeing you at red carpet events. At the Spider-Man event, you went as a date. She was your date to the Spider-Man event when you took Knox and she had her children as well. And you were also allowing her babysitter to watch your children. She also signed over some paperwork for you to help you get said land because you're still under bankruptcy and it's against the law for you to be doing what you were doing. I don't know no women out here just doing that, just willy-nilly. I don't know no woman that's doing that. Now that she ain't fooling with your ass no more, she done block Destiny and Martell. Belinda blocked Destiny and Martell. She ain't fooling with neither one of them hoes. There's a reason for that. There's a reason for that. I don't know why they like to play in each other's faces like that. Ariane, let's talk about you right quick. Because Ariane likes to put out there, and I think that she don't be remembering what she say sometimes. Ariane talks so much, and she stay on social media putting stuff out there so much until she nor Martell don't be remembering stuff that they say. But good old Caramel over here don't forget nothing, and we keep receipts. And I'm glad that I do. This publicist, baby, you have done more damage with this statement than you've done good. Because what the bloggers have done was kept receipts as well. Martell is not a great father. Melody already put it out there that he don't even have food for his children. Okay? We done saw where you had your girls on the back of a truck in a beautiful, nice white dress. You have left your children in a restaurant to go outside to have an arguing match with Ariane, to have a waiter who is a total stranger to your children watch your children while you go outside to have a whole spat. I'm just going to walk down a few things that I noticed. While you want to sit here and say that you're a doting father, a doting father does not leave his children to go out and make other children and cheat on his wife and publicly disrespect her by trying to release Revenge P when he's also in the fucking video. A doting father does not put hands on his child and draw blood to where the courts have to intervene. A doting father does not give his children hot sauce and put soap in their mouth as a form of punishment. A doting father does not have to be told through the courts not to put his hands on their children again, on their children again, and to be forced and are told that if he does not go to counseling as ordered by the courts, that he will be held in contempt and be locked up. Do I need to keep going? I mean, shit, it's so much. A doting father does not pop up at his children's birthday party and get mad because the mother told him that he's not invited to be there and that he needs to leave right now or she's going to call the police on him. And you stand there and ruin your daughter's birthday party, screaming in her mother and grandmother's face in front of everyone. And then you neglect to spend time with your children and your daughter on her birthday after the fact because you're mad that you could not have your way. That's a doting father. Let me take my glasses off so y'all can see my eyes, child. That's a doting father, Martell. It's so much. And let's talk about Ariane. Because you have already put it out there too, Ariane, that Martell does not like to watch Knox. When he has the Eminem kids, you've already said And I have the proof on that as well, sis. You've already put it out there that when Martell has the M&M kids, that he only likes to have Knox for a couple hours because it's hard for him to have all 5 children at one time. So that is why Ariane has stepped up and she committed herself to being there when the M&M kids are there 24/7. Okay, she's not supposed to spend the night, and that is in the court documents. Okay, she's not supposed to spend the night with Martell while the M&M kids are there. So what she does is she stays there so that she can watch and monitor Martell with the M&M kids to make sure that Knox gets the same treatment. Okay, because he's not there as he should. So she already put it out there that Martell does not spend the correct time with Knox, that he does not give her a break with Knox so that she can go out and do anything. And he purposely does that because he wants to control her and her time and who she's with. He don't want to be with her and commit to her, but what he does want to do is keep her in the house and make her stay where he knows that she is so that she's not out doing what he's doing. I hope that there's also a warrant issued for her as well, because she did admit on Original Straight No Chasers video that she was involved in said situation and that she did show someone else the video. That's a crime. Anytime you text and or send something through the airwaves like that, that is a crime. That is considered revenge P. It's a crime and it's punishable. So Ariane, you might have a warrant out there unbeknownst to you too as well, ma'am. Okay. And anyone else that's seen this, it said and alleged that Destiny may have seen it when she said at the reunion, Melody, don't make me tell you what I know. I'm going to say that allegedly that is something that she was talking about, because when they put the camera on Marceau, I'm going to say that he may have known about that as well and or may have seen it. Okay, so I found it very strange that Marceau came out to issue a statement saying that prayers involved for everybody that's involved. Like he didn't know that the shit was going on. You know why this said warrant was put out there, Marceau. Ain't it weird how everybody's trying to speak up and kind of get the heat up off them now? It's so weird. It's so weird that everybody is speaking up. This entire statement that was put out is a whole, it's a whole bucket of bullshit. It's bullshit. This girl that Martell got to write this stuff up and put it out there for him, she has more of an involvement allegedly with Martell. I'm gonna stand on it. I'm gonna stand on that because Destiny, you put it out there that any woman that's hanging around Martell like that have some type of an involvement, and I believe it. Like I said, when I saw the picture, there's no way in hell. There's no way in hell that she is just who Martell said she was. And the fact that Melody, and I want to thank her for stepping up and going ahead and handling this situation that she did, because we kept saying, is Melody gonna really go through with filing paperwork on him? And I think Martell was very shocked. I think he was very shocked to find out that she really did go down there and do this. I mean, hell, he's still shocked that she filed for divorce. Martell is still shocked that Mel filed for divorce from his ass. So this situation right here, when I saw that she really did go through with it, I was like, thank God. Because Martell is the type of person you got to show versus tell. Martell don't believe that chicken grease can get hot, okay? Now, he was sending threatening text messages, aggressive text messages as well to Melody. And he sent those messages about said situation. Now, what happened with this is, okay, is that he sent a screenshot of the video to Melody, and he says that he sent it to her to tell her to leave him alone. Well, my thing is this. You reached out to her. She was telling you to stop texting and calling her. So now you're trying to make it seem like Melody was bothering you so that you can have some type of recourse for sending this to her. Now, if you guys go back and look at Queen Sheba, shout out to her. If you look at her interview where she interviewed Martell, he already sat there and admitted to sending that to Melody in a threatening manner, as to say that if you don't leave me alone, then I'm going to send out said video. He already admitted to it on there. So why this said publicist is sitting in this statement saying that we're sure that Martell will be exonerated? How? When he's already admitted to putting said video out there. Ariane has already admitted on it. So what are you guys planning? Melody, I'm sure, already has the proof that she needs to forge ahead with this damn lawsuit against Martell. I hope y'all ain't trying to put together some type of scheme and or lie. Because that's going to only put you in more trouble. Thank God for the bloggers who are covering this and have kept receipts and have sent the things that needed to be sent to Melody so that she can be aware of what is going on. Martell is so damn calculating. He and Ariane don't realize the amount of trouble that they're in. His publicist never should have put that out. And I get it, you trying to fix his image, but you're making it worse. You should have shut your mouth and stayed out of it. Should have stayed out of it. I got a whole vault of receipts that proves that he was involved in the shit as well. Me and so many other bloggers. And now he's starting to go for bloggers, I'm finding out. Martell. Let's talk about it. Martell came for a shout out to this blogger. I like her. I love her commentary. I watch her stuff as well. Shout out to her. She's already told me she's a fan of my stuff. I like her. Here for Hot Tea. Shout out to you, ma'am. Shout out to Here for Hot Tea. Martell Hope came for Here for Hot Tea to try to get her channel striked for cyberbullying. He says that she was cyberbullying him because she did a video reporting on him being locked up and exposed him for other situations connected to what he was locked up for. She's very informational as well. If you guys have not checked her out, definitely go over and check her out. Check her videos out as well. Okay, I see it for her. Absolutely. Here for Hot Tea again. Shout out to you, ma'am. But Martell came for her to have her channel struck, okay, saying that she was cyber bullying him. Now, y'all know she stays dragging Martell and Ariane, okay? Coleslaw on your mouth. That's cold sore on your mouth. That's what she calls her. She's the one that called Maurice the cancer hunter. Go over there. She's hilarious as hell. She stays dragging. I love it. I love a good dragger. I do. But she was attacked by Martell via social media, where he's trying to get her channel struck and or maybe taken down because she reported factual information, and she always show receipts, and I like that with her. Anything that she puts out, she always put out receipts to show that she ain't just making shit up, okay? So I'm here for that. But like I said, Martell is fighting overtime to debunk the bullshit that's going on, and he's trying to blame others and make other people feel like that it's them when it's really him, all right? Saying that he's a great dad, which we know is total lies, okay? We know it's total lies. He's saying that other people are bullying him and cyberbullying him when he is the real bully. Everything that I told y'all, everything that Martell say is always the opposite. If he's saying that we're doing it, it's what he's doing. If y'all notice that with him. And he says it so much until he starts to really believe his lies. He does. He does. Now, like I said, he's admitted to taking that screenshot of Melody and doing that. And that is why she went and filed that, what she filed on him for the revenge piece. So that is what the warrant was actually for, okay? And he says that he told Melody to leave him alone. Well, Melody hasn't really bothered him. Anytime, and she says it before, the only time that she reaches out to Martell is to ask about the kids or for the kids, you know, sake. Not to be asking him about no damn Ariane. She don't care. Melody just moved on with her life. Martell is the only one that hasn't moved on. He's still wearing his wedding ring to try to blend in with the other married couples on the show. We've seen that. He's psycho. Martell is delusional. Martell uses Ariane to come for Melody, but then you saying people bothering you. Like, stop it. You got several dummy accounts to where you be following Mel and harassing this woman. I just showed you guys last night in my video where Ariane even posted where Martell called her 50 times in one night because they were fighting. They were having a verbal dispute, and she decided that she was not going to fool with Martell. And instead of blocking him, and I think she enjoys that type of behavior, but instead of her blocking him, she showed on her call log on her phone where he called her back to back to back 50 times, you guys. 50 times he called her. And that's the same shit he was doing to Melody, okay? So it definitely shows that he has those tendencies of what he was arrested for, okay? Aggressive communication. That's aggressive communication. We've seen him on the show, Love and Marriage Huntsville, running up in Mel's face, okay? I showed you and I read out to you some original Straight No Chaser conversations that she had with Ariane as well, where she says that Ariane already admitted to her that the abuse between she and Martell started before Knox was born. And that he was physically abusive towards her, and that's a conversation that she had allegedly with original Straight No Chaser. So Martell, all these things that you're saying that you're not involved in and that you're not guilty of, sir, you are totally guilty. Shout out to Melody. I think she's going to win this situation with Martell. And like I said, I do hope that there's a warrant also for Ariane as well. You got to go after all of them. You can't just go after Martell and not Ariane. I hope that she did have one on her as well, okay? So yes. And he also tried to blame Carson Blue. Shout out to Carson Blue as well. He also tried to blame Carson Blue in his interview with Queen Sheba as well for exposing him. And they tried to get her in the middle. You guys remember, because Carson was like, Ariane was reaching out to her, asking her what should she do in terms of the video, and even tried to get Carson involved so that she could take the heat off her. Carson exposed both of them. Martell was heard saying in the Queen Sheba interview that Carson is not going to be on the show as a result of exposing him and Ariane. Y'all remember, okay? And Ariane responded by saying that Melody was just bitter, which is why everything was going on between she and Martell. She was saying that Melody was just bitter in terms of putting a warrant out between Martell. But she's been really quiet since this came out, and I think she may be scared, not knowing the next move that's going to be happening with Melody, because you don't never let your left hand know what your right hand is doing, and Melody is moving very strategic, and I love that, okay? So dumb, desperate, and Delulu, they need to be sitting somewhere and keeping their ass quiet while this situation is going on. Marlene, you might want to have a conversation with your son, okay? Marlene, Miss 47 pack a day smoking cigarettes with your ass walking around here sounding like Lou Rawls, talking about my son, my son. You might want to sit your son down and have a conversation with him as well and let him know how serious this situation is. Your other son is already locked up without a bond, okay? Yeah, Thick Neck, he's already locked up without a bond. So your other son about to be locked up as well, because this crime that Melody has filed against him is punishable up to a year. Okay? And fines. Okay? Yes. Marlene, with your Lou Rawls sounding ass, you'll never find another son like mine. Because y'all know she loved to say, my son. Someone who'll hit you the way that he do. Because y'all know his ass is abusive. Yeah. You'll never find another psycho son like mine. That's Marlene. Someone to scare you the way that he do. Psycho ass. Psycho ass. Lord help us, God. Anyway, guys, I'm going to end the show there. Okay? Because I got to get my ass to work. I got a meeting coming up. Yes, he's... He's psycho. We'll continue this in the pop-in, okay? I promise you we will continue this in the pop-in. I will see you guys then. Thank y'all so much, Moss. Thank y'all for doing a great job, okay? My apologies also yesterday for leaving out Linda Gamble for doing such a great job of modding too, okay? I did put it in my chat while I was naming out my mods. Thank you for any content creators that joined us as well, okay? He is psycho. Y'all know Martell is psycho. Psycho. And his damn mama on there sounding like damn Lou Rawls. My son, my son. You'll never find another psycho son like mine with her drunk ass. Drunk ass! But let's get on out of here, child. Love you guys all the way down. You guys enjoy your Thursday. I will see you guys later for our pop-in video, okay? You guys be safe. You guys be safe. You guys be safe. All right? Yes, honey, thick neck. Y'all know that brother got a thick-ass neck like a damn rhino. But let's get on out of here, child. Love y'all down. And goodbye.